Between salivating over all that money and all of my thralls, it can be easy to forget that you actually need to take proper water. Right, as is often the case, first run is a scouting run. You're surrounded on all sides by valiant heroes. Show them the true meaning of evil and terror. Oh, I think I remember this one. Yeah, this one is deeply etched into childhood Jake's brain. I remember exactly how this one goes. Well, probably. There's a slight chance that I'm wrong, but if we're surrounded by water, I'm right. This level is pain incarnate. Which is why childhood Jake figured out a way to get around that.
Your creatures are under attack.
Huh, I thought there was water around here. I still think it's the map that I'm thinking of. Maybe water was in the Dungeon Keeper vanilla campaign. But I'm pretty sure this is a siege map. Not only is it a siege map, it's a siege map surrounded by pockets of heroes that you do not want to get to know.
New creatures have joined your dungeon.
Oh, hello, skeletons. You delay them for me.
Your creatures are under attack. Your minions are winning a battle.
Yeah.
Your creatures are attacking the enemy. Your creatures are falling in battle.
It's pretty important that we... Oh, well, pretty important that we don't die, but I think my slap ran out there.
Your minions are winning a battle.
Come on, get away from him.
Under attack. Your
He'll
creatures
kill you.
are falling in battle. New creatures have joined your dungeon.
There we go, skeletons.
Your
Help me
creatures
out.
are attacking the enemy.
Keep them off my back.
Your creatures are falling in battle. Your dungeon heart is being attacked.
I think childhood Jake even put a thin piece of paper on the screen and drew on it.
Your minions are
Or maybe I got out one of those little black and white notepads which have the squared paper on it. Whatever the case, I did a little doodle to remember how to seal yourself in on this. This map should probably be renamed Turtle or Die. Does this line just go straight out? God, what I wouldn't give for a reveal map here. That seems important.
Your dungeon heart is being attacked. New creatures have joined your dungeon. You need to build a lair for your creatures.
Right, so what we need to do is wall ourselves in, and I recall it being from the tips of these gold straight down,
Your creatures are under attack.
but that doesn't give you a lot
Your
of
creatures
space,
are falling in battle.
and you want those gems, so I think you also
Your
come
dungeon
out
heart is being
here,
attacked.
but maybe not too much. I don't know, you kind of need to see these corners, don't you?
You have been defeated.
Yeah, I know, I know. So here, down, here, down. Ooh! I bet that's a trap. I'd bet anything that's a trap. Yeah, because they just swarm on in. And it's not even low-level stuff here. Level 7s. Right, they're down, they're down. Not sure if I expand out here at all. There's not much incentive to do so, so I won't. What's the deal with this? I definitely want that. So, heroes never dig through gold, so I think I'd come off, block the gold off there, and I think I can get out here. Don't know if I want to, though, but I certainly want to get to that point. So maybe just out and down a bit. Out and down to there. Okay. Okay. Right, I think I've got it. How many imps did we start with? Oh, I should have saved that as a scout. Crumbs. Oh well. Let's start by pausing. 5 imps! Are you joking me? Right, well. Go and do that for me, imps, pretty please. And go and do this for me, imps, pretty please. And over to that place we said. And I'm going to need a fair few imps for this one. And if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing yourself. Is that how it goes? No, I think it's if a job is worth doing right, it's worth doing yourself. No, I still think that's not it. Right, so what was it? Shift and... So Zwerbaum was talking about how to deal with this map normally, I think. I'm actually not sure at all. He's talking about money to recruit replacements, maybe not. But it certainly sounds like dealing with this map. Right, so hopefully my other little impy buggers are reinforcing the walls. I can tell on the minimap that they are. I'm just doing some work myself. Zorban was talking about traumatic RTSs in the past. Yeah, RTSs are certainly traumatic. I don't know which side they come from first, but none of you guys should be idling. I need this stuff reinforced. I don't even mind spending most of my money on imps right now just to get this reinforcing job done. But if I reinforce everything we have here, we're going to be safe. I'll take my chances and assume that they're going to come from the right-hand side first. God damn it, guys, work faster. Tell you what, I'm going to take you and just manually do it from the top. Come on, Adri. I know you failed your mod game challenge, but don't fail the erecting these walls challenge. We're talking about your next weekly one-shot. What's my next weekly one-shot? Oh, it's Mega Man 11, I think? I mean, I make the schedule, but I keep forgetting what I put there. Come on, Adri. This is another feature from Keeper FX. Normally you cannot possess imps to reinforce or to take over neutral or enemy rooms, but if you hold shift, you can. Oh, I've streamed the original Mega Mans plenty of times, Cameo. This one's apparently a new one, but done in the old style. Something to that effect. Alright, this is almost nicely reinforced. You were doing the wrong side there, and now I desperately want some work being done here. Okay, this side is secure. Now secure the other side. Not like that, like this. Okay, nothing's getting in on that side, which is good. You are wasting your time. What's this map called? Batezek. Batezek.
Game saved.
With a hard K. Again, heroes cannot go through gold, so the gold is a bit of a blessing for us. Oh, there's no escaping getting that treasure room. That's quite useful. One of the nice things about fighting against heroes is there's no real problem with taking your time against them. Heroes don't get stronger over time. What the heck are you doing running over here? There are walls for you to reinforce. Oh, those walls, these walls. This feels so cowardly. And it is so cowardly, but holy moly, childhood Jake has a trauma with this level. Good memories of an entire summer vacation playing this game. Listening to good old North Sound 1 on the radio. a modest-sized base, but I still think it's more space than we had to work with in the last mission, and we curb-stomped that one. Come on. Reinforcing walls takes ages. It's worth it, though. It's good for efficiency, and it's impenetrable except with magic. Childhood Jake, coward with the eidetic memory? These words are beyond me. On the plus side, with that set in, now I can make a pretty idealistic base. And all of my bases start with an ideal of money. So go and mine this out as our treasure room, please. Kinda want that. We can mine this out and reinforce that wall. Sweet, I must be a lot better at this than than Childhood Jake was, because I don't recall managing to nail all this down as quickly. Oh, but let's not ruin it by... Let's get you in and you do this. Eidetic memory is vivid recollection of past images. Huh. Vivid isn't a way I describe my memory at all. It's not usually very good, but Childhood Jake has a good memory. This is not at all where I want my treasure room, just get rid of the whole damn thing.
Treasure room to store gold.
That's the point, we're not going to. No one will see it coming. I will want a small treasure room around here, though. Let's have a somewhat classy round the heart treasure chamber. But we'll have this be the most recent treasure place. So that all the expenses come out of here, and the money that we leave in the around the dungeon heart treasure chamber will remain there. There we go. I'd like to be more full than that. Mine out the gems, please. Sweet, just a bit more money. Beautiful. Okay, money situation sorted. Let's claim that portal and start making ourselves something that resembles a lair. Wonder if I could secure this. Best not to risk it, though, I suppose. I must not dig out with what we have here. How much research is there to do? Not a lot. Not a lot at all, so a very, very modest library will be sufficient. This might be too modest. Wonder if I can expand it over here a bit. I mean, I shouldn't be greedy like this, but... Tell you what, let's save before this, just in case it's a horrible mistake. There they are. I knew they'd be coming. Okay, that should be a-okay. Interestingly enough, flies can research, and that will be what our first fly does. They can research, right? I wonder what their researching skill is. 1. Okay, they're useless at everything. Freaking flies, man. Alright, at least with that erected, we can start thinking about what else goes here. I'm thinking... well, I'm not really thinking much at all, am I? Gee, I don't know. Start with the basics. They're going to come from here, they're going to pay homage to the heart, and then they're going to want a bit of living space. I don't know how large a living space is going to be needed. Well, that's convenient. There's not much to pay on payday here. That'll be the nice modest lair for now. Room for expansion. I will want a nice central eatery, which I shall place right here. This will be the hatchery. Well, it's not going to be modest. It's going to be rather large. I will want a sizable workshop. We have access to workshop? We do. Because we couldn't get enough of the whole prize about the workshop earlier. It's going to be huge, actually. And obnoxiously close to the library. And then north of here will be the training area. All having good access to the hatchery. And beyond that, we'll just build as we need. I want to seal off my treasure chamber here. So I'll seal off this with door and door. And that'll mean I can isolate 3 level 3 imps to take care of the money situation. Yeah, heroes do not dig gold, ever. Although, interestingly enough, if you take manual control over one, they can. Tunnelers, for example. You can subvert tunnelers to your cause. It's pretty rare because they don't often appear as enemies, or in places that you can subvert them, but it can be done. Yeah, at least I get a nice cozy lair. I said this would be my lair, right? Bada bing, bada boom, and nice big hatchery in case we get bile demons. Or anything, really. I love hatcheries. There's a lot of things I love about this game. Damn near everything, truth be told. I'm going to want a bigger training room than that, I think. But at the very least, I need 3 of you working hard. And I want my training room nice and well reinforced, so it's nice and efficient. Warlock, get to work. Bile Demon, oddly enough, get to work. They're not great, but Bile Demons can do a tiny bit of research. Assuming that this scales linearly, 1 Bile Demon is about a quarter as good as a Warlock. Which kind of says Warlocks aren't that great. Could have a couple little cute 3x... right. Well, if they were adjacent, I could have a couple of cute 3x3 rooms here. A question for future, Jake. Anyway, I want the new rooms as quickly as possible. I don't want to train up creatures until I have an idea of who I could have... Ooh, I like dragons. Dragons, help us out with the research, please. Some modest library is already plenty for us. It's Nikki again. It was always Nikki. A funny feeling I'm going to want a separate layer. How about something like this? Separate layer goes here, in case we end up with competing monsters. Again, as long as I build within this area that I've mined out, I'm pretty safe. Whoa, what happened to all my money? It seems to be coming out from there before it comes out of here.
You have tunneled into a new area.
You just scared the crap out of me with that, but no, we did not tunnel into a new area. Oh, but there is a wee increased level here, that's cute. What did I just note on that surprised me? I forget. The money coming out of here first.
Your creatures have discovered a mysterious magic box.
It's kind of bad, it's going to eat into the space in our library. Well, we will survive. Let's be greedy. Let's hopefully get access to the workshop. Christ, what's taking everyone so long? Make your stupid homes and then get researching for me. There we go. Even you, fly. I mean, this should be happy. That it's quaint, but it's nice and tucked away. I was just so fascinated by the library when I first saw it. It looked so good. I'd played the demo of this game loads, and it didn't have libraries, didn't have warlocks. The most advanced thing it had were orcs. Not orcs, trolls, and it didn't even have a workshop for them. So finally seeing workshops and libraries was amazing. The original game had treasure room, lair, hatchery, training room, and bridge. That was it. And you were left wondering, what are these other things? Oh, it was so good. So magical a time. Right, want my workshop. That's too big. That'll do for now. Enough to attract a troll and keep it working. Don't know what the creature limit is. We'll soon find out. But there's our friend tunneling around. And if we hadn't reinforced our wall, we'd be in trouble. Oh, we did. We reinforced it all. And get rid of this, I don't like it. Hey, that's the guy I'm looking for. And I want you to train up to level 5 so you get Speed Monster. And I'll be satisfied.
A new room has been researched.
We like the barracks. A single tile of barracks. Doesn't really matter where, I'll just slam it there. Should be enough to attract an orc. I don't use the barracks. It groups your units together so they run together as a party, but I'd far rather just use call to arms to move them around. I was fascinated by the look at the time, how the walls weren't perfectly flat, but just a little wonky. You can turn that off, actually. There's a setting for that. This is pretty cursed. So we're not using it. Keep the wonky walls. Yeah, I too had a copy of Dungeon Keeper Gold upon Roko. Really sucked that it didn't include the music, though. I was incredibly unhappy at that. We got ourselves a beetle. What does one do with a beetle? Probably puts it to work in the ever-growing workshop. I'm calling it a warehouse, probably because my mind is full of thoughts of Helden. You know how it is. I've got a Bile Demon and a Troll. If I get a Mistress, I could make a Horned Reaper, and I wouldn't mind a Horned Reaper. Especially if I can learn Slave.
A new spell has been researched.
I cannot learn Slave. Well, I might make myself a little horrible room for multiple Horned Reapers if I can then. But they are expensive. I might struggle financially if I house Horned Reapers, and they do die. Come on, work harder, faster, and smarter. Full of thoughts of Caesar 3, more like those warehouses or something else. Yeah, can't wait for my next Caesar 3 map. Somebody said they're working on more, and boy do I always want more. And that's a respectable workshop. Could still be bigger, but this will do for now. 14 is not the creature limit, which is good. Wouldn't like to beat the creature limit already. Troll, make your home and then get to work.
A new room has been researched.
Excellent, a torture chamber. But where shall we have our little torture chamber? We don't get access to the prison, so all we need is a 3x3 torture chamber. To that extent, it could even be tucked away over here. But I want to make a bit of a cozy place. My own little cozyton. Well, I want to build it fast, or else we're not going to get our beloved mistresses in. There you go.
A new spell has been researched.
Little place for us to go and play. We're also going to get access to Temple and Graveyard. And I will want myself a cute little temple somewhere. Just a little 3x3, enough to flush the toilet, so to speak. You know, this could be a nice little 3x3 next to a 3x3. How about a temple and a graveyard? Actually, how about Torture Chamber and the temple next to each other here? Nice juxtaposition. Which means the graveyard could go around here. Don't know if we can attract...
A trap has been manufactured.
Do not know if we can attract the...
It is payday.
The vampire or not. Wow, no low-level doors. That kind of sucks for us. Yeah, it is taking money from there first. Why is it doing that? Tell you what, I'm gonna make this the initial one. I hope that was Mistress coming in. You go there to link up with them, and then you go there. We'll see how that works out. Probably not amazingly, but it's what we're doing. Wait, it couldn't have been the Mistress. I hadn't built this yet. Who came in? Ooh, orcs. We like orcs. They're pretty good at fighting. They love to train. Good, keep on training. And we have our level 3 imps ready to rock and roll. I will seal them in here with a couple of doors once we have doors researched. And 20 is our creature limit, so say bye-bye to the flies, but not to the beetle, just in case. Just in case what? Just in case we get a spider.
A room has been researched.
I don't know if flies help when you flush them down the toilet, but let's find out.
The gods are pleased with your sacrifice. The gods have rewarded your offering. A new room has been researched.
Did those flies just insta-complete research for me? That's cool. That's very cool. Okay, I think I like flies now. They could instantly get you break wall, which would be badass. 2 beetles gives you instant manufacture. That's less important. Alright, well that's about everything that we're going to have here. But I would love to get some mistresses, they're so good. And I would love to get rid of my librarians. That's a lot of dragons. Time for them to begin their training regime. I spy a level 5 orc. Level 4 is enough to get Speedy over here. And... well, that's one way to get a mistress. Flush them down the toilet.
The gods have rewarded your offering. The gods are pleased
Wait,
with
what
your
the
sacrifice.
What the hell?
A trap has been manufactured.
Who asked for you? Get the hell out of here. Alright, screw it. I'm out of a vampire then. Oh, we can see them out there.
Spell has been researched.
We know they're out there. Alright, we have practically everything I could care about, so... let's go and manufacture a vampire. I would happily slaughter 10 warlocks for a vampire. Vampires are so good, and warlocks are, outside of initial research, so crappy. They're good because they can instantly do a lot of good research early on in the game, 4 times as good as anyone else, but I'm getting the heck out of here. Spider is going down the toilet, and I hope that I get a beetle, so that I can get a mistress.
The gods have rewarded your offering. A trap has
There
been
we
manufactured.
go. That's what I'm looking for. Get to work training, please. You appear not to be using speed on yourself there. Oh, because you're level 1. Get training. You're fine. You know speed monsters, that's fine. Level 4 troll is plenty. Keeping my eyes open for any more trolls that have learned speed monster. Not seeing it though. Getting a lot of dragons in here. Dragons are amazing, but they're kind of frustrating at the same time. They're really, really slow. Painfully slow. I don't have any doors yet. Come on, step up your game. There we go. I need 2 doors to seal this off, but I will get my 2 doors. The reason I want it sealed off is that I only want level 3 imps working here. They'll be able to mine out about twice as fast as... Is it twice as fast? There's like a mining efficiency thing here, isn't there? Training... speed... weight... I'm pretty sure there's some kind of mining efficiency thing, but maybe I imagined that. I imagine a lot of things. Oh my gosh. Had no idea, but this map attracts tentacles. Despite tentacles being garbage, we're gonna keep one. For the simple truth that I like the tentacle monsters in this game. Look at that thing, he's so cute! They are slow and expensive to train, and they learn like 1 good spell, and that's freeze. Level 5. Or Troll get to work here. Trolls, interestingly enough, learn magic at a high level. They learn Fireball, which isn't very good, but it's still fascinating that a troll would learn magic, since their whole thing is that's not what they excel at. Don't want to waste a magic door on this, so I'll just use a regular door. Can the tentacle research in the library? It certainly can. Another question is, how good is it at researching? Where are you at, Tentacle? Tentacles are rubbish at everything. Or even rubbish at training. Actually, on reflection, that might not be that bad. They're as good as bile demons at it. They're as good as mistresses at it. Some units train really well, like orcs, though. Well, I would have thought, but... I think that training skill is just there to throw me off.
A trap has been manufactured.
We got our double doors. I'm going to seal that off, and then I'm going to expand this, because I get the feeling we're going to want a slightly larger training room. Slightly, maybe even quite a bit larger, I don't know. But we have practically unlimited money thanks to this, so I'll get to it anyway. Then everybody can go out and do that from here. They should hopefully all realize they have a job to do and get on it. Come on, you lazy imps. Then I'm going to take the 3 highest level imps, segregate them. I see you, straggler. Get out of here. And then, there we go. Free money forever.
A door has been manufactured.
We're at our creature limit. I'm not happy about that. I am going to kill somebody. Question is who? It would be smart to kill the tentacle. Oh, I spotted a level 1 troll.
A trap has been manufactured.
I did, okay. Level 3 train, level 4 and 5s go there. You go into the little slapping corner. And maybe someday you will grow up big and strong as a vampire. In Keeper FX, you can get tentacles with troll and spider in the temple. Not sure it's worth it. Definitely not. As I said, tentacles are awful. They are really bad units. The only reason that I like them is just personal preference. Nothing at all to do how they perform gameplay-wise. Go. Throw enough corpses in the pile and you'll eventually get what you're after, which is a good old vampire. Let's connect these two across and here, just so we have better maneuverability around our base.
You need a bigger treasure room.
That's a good problem to have, you see.
A door has been manufactured.
Oh, that was a mistake. Didn't mean to connect you up there.
Some of your minions are unable to reach the treasure room.
Right, some of the imps that I threw out here actually wanted to deposit gold, so I'm going to give them space to do it here. And what other... Oh, I got a level 1 dragon. It takes forever to kill one of these with slaps, because they have huge amounts of hit points, but it's alright. My middle finger is ready for it. Get horny? I don't think I want to get horny. He would be a pain to deal with.
It is payday.
How bad is our payday these days? 7,000? That's not too shabby. Again, because we trained up these imps, they can handle this, no bother. And all the training money is coming out of here, so they deposit the money, it instantly vanishes, and they get back to work.
A door has been manufactured.
Although I swear one of my imps isn't working for some reason. What the heck are you doing? Get to work. There we go. It's much better. So this is a little interesting. Sometimes you can see through the corners here.
A trap has been manufactured.
Fortunately, nothing can interact between these two, but since I can see, I could send out scouting imps. And what I will likely eventually do is make myself... Can I build lava traps? No, I can't. I will likely build some sort of horrible maze of traps for my foes to go stumbling into. But I want some high-level creatures for if and when that fails. Oh, it pains me to take out an orc. I think orcs are great units. But they're not really. They're really average. They're good at melee, they're pretty tanky, good hit points, good defense, and they learn Protect Monster on their own, and Speed Monster. But they are so susceptible to Drain, Electric, Fireball, Meteor, anything ranged. And they'll just get frazzled because they'll run into the first tanky unit, and their DPS just isn't good enough in my opinion. A high-level orc is going to run up to a dragon, fail to kill the dragon, and all the while get ripped apart by a fairy, or a samurai, or a dark lady in the back. We're at 20. Who just came through? Another leading one to use. I will have my vampire. Going to be quite the cornucopia of different species here, making it very difficult to manage, but that's okay. RTS God DDR Jake is on the case this instant. No, one creature is becoming angry, and he's about to not become my creature. There we go, that might be enough for a vampire now. We shall see. With any luck, I will get my 20th creature, which is something that I would want. Then I get a vampire to bring me up to 21. That would be ideal. But might not happen. Dragon is better than vampire. Perhaps, but I don't like having 8. I don't like having more. Oh, sweet! We got it! 21 creatures, and the extra creature that came in was exactly what I wanted, Dark Mistress. Yeah, I don't like having more than 8 of one creature, because you can only carry 8 creatures at once. So you'll end up with this awkward situation where you carry 8, there's still one left over, you drop it into battle, and then you're like, ah, Christ, where do I click to get that last one? And it just confuddles the whole experience. Now you, train. No research to be done, just lots and lots of training. And I have all trolls ready to do manufacturing for me pretty much forever, and they get it done really quickly.
A trap has been manufactured.
He loves it. Now, because I really like my base, I'm going to put in doors on everything to make it maximum efficient. And then, once everything is doored up, I'm going to dig out a labyrinth of doors and traps. Probably starting here. I'd do something like open this up. And then... Troubling oh, I wish I'd never brought this bit across now. This brings a similar situation in, doesn't it?
A door has been manufactured.
It's going to double the amount of work I have to do. Is there any other place that they'll... Oh, right, I could open it up here. And then this could be a horrible hodgepodge of doors and boulders. Oh, I don't get boulders. Ah, crumbs. Okay, lots of lightning traps then, I suppose? Lightning and gas?
A door has been manufactured.
Yeah, I could do that. I could just make this like a killing floor of traps, actually. Hey, I like the idea of a killing floor. Alright, they're gonna meet their horrible doom here. Those traps will supplement my own monsters, such that they hopefully don't get too injured in their own fighting.
A door has been manufactured.
Better save in case I accidentally mine through to them.
Game saved.
Yeah, I actually think I could take a reasonable number of them right now. It's just that
A trap has been manufactured.
there's quite a few of them out there, and they keep spawning. Get back to work. What I could also do is speed them up so that they train faster, but slapping is free. They do stack with each other, mind.
A trap has been manufactured.
And as some of them hit level 10, they can move over to the workshop room and help out with that. And me, I just keep slamming down them doors because it looks good. Well, not because it looks good, because it's efficient, but it does look good.
A door has been manufactured.
Yeah, right, yeah, I felt like I had the biggest brain around when I finally managed to do this as a child. When everybody works full scale on the traps, we should have them flooding in. I could also potentially delete my training room once everything is trained up and make it into yet more manufacturing. Which I might need, because it will fill up with creatures and traps and doors. Do we need more money? The money is holding just fine. Payday is going to be a little expensive, but 3 level 3 imps on one face of gems is fine for a modest army and a modest base. If you were spamming spells and stuff, though, I mean, I could be spamming Cave In to hurt my foes. There's a thought. Against non-enemy keepers, you can win with the power of money, just by spamming spells like Cave In. Against a keeper, they would take manual control and move their creatures away from such threats, sadly. Right, training room is 100% efficient, so it's going to work just fine. And it's worth noting here, what is this? A 6 by 6 hatchery. It's keeping the base well fed, even though there are bile demons. And those bile demons get sehr hunger. Which is to say very hungry. Even a dragon's eating 1, 2, 3, 4 chickens at once. Greedy pillocks. How's our little Jake Lone's tentacle doing? Well, he's level 5, so he knows freeze. He's leveling up faster than I thought. I'm gonna slap him, and I'm gonna speed him up. He's not as expensive as I thought. I thought it was 50 to train, but he's only 14. It's vampires that are 50. Interesting. They'll passively level up if their base is next to water, I believe, but ain't no water on this map. Even though I initially thought that there was. There we go, these rooms are reasonably efficient. There's not that much of a problem with open plan bases, really. Especially if you make rooms
A door
sufficiently
has
long.
been manufactured.
What the hell are you doing? Train. No one's allowed to idle on my watch. Eating is an important exception. As a child, I loved the skeletons. I was enamored with the idea of skeletons going out and killing people to make more skeletons.
A
Skeletons
door
are
has
cool.
been manufactured.
Yeah, skeletons are cool. Right, I might as well preempt my need for a magical door here and here. I won't place down the traps just yet because then they're going to focus on making more of those traps instead of making my beloved doors.
A door has been manufactured.
Love me these doors. Can even put doors around the heart here. I don't see why not. Time is on my side. And as I said, aside from payday, which is a little painful, we're okay. I will mitigate the pain of payday by torturing a dragon. The dragons are the bulk of my cost, I
A door
believe.
has been manufactured.
Level 7 dragons wage, $1,000 dues. Scary stuff. Get to work, come on. Level 5 already, Raw Reef. Not particularly good though. I don't think vampires are worth their weight until they hit level... Ooh, crikey. You, into the torture room. The rest of you,
A door has been manufactured.
take your money. And then you go and get your obscene amounts of money. There we go. Nothing to worry about, but do get back to training. I owe the smoothness of this level to childhood Jake. Without him, this would be pretty torturous. I'm sure people want that though, but you know what? I don't. I want to have a nice enjoyable time on this level. As alien as that might seem to you. Quit confusing me
A
with big
door
words
has been
there, Alpha.
manufactured.
You know I can't hack it. As dungeon designs go, this one's pretty good. The best dungeon design, I think, is on Missile. When it's already dug out for you, it's actually a really swell looking one. And even then you can modify it to your heart's
You
content,
need a
but
bigger treasure room.
I just think the look of it is badass. Oops,
A door
right.
has been manufactured.
He's not wrong. Should have dug out that treasure. Like they're idling, they're just going to get some food, which is fine. I think the first people who reach level 10 are going to be the orcs, followed by the mistresses. Come on, Shadow, get to work. Hey Jake, I was looking for some good 5-star punishment games. I finished the Stronghold 3 saga. Do you have others that you would recommend to rewatch? Well, Dissident, I actually rated from 1 to 5 stars the pain of each punishment game on the spreadsheet where I collected them all. It's hard for me to pick them from memory, but fortunately I don't have to because I wrote them down there. If you don't have it, I'm sure somebody has the punishment game list they could link in there. The second tab has all of the ones that we've run thus far. But yeah, some of them are sheer pain incarnate. Right. Started out with a bit of horrible gas, followed by 2 bits of zapping, followed by lots and lots of gas, more zapping. It's mostly the zapping which I'm looking for, but you can't go wrong with a good old bit of word of power as well. So I might go word of power, zap, gas. Gas is area of effect, so I don't want to layer them too closely together. Don't think I'm going to run into overfilled workshop problems when I'm using this many traps. I have it, but the number of 5 stars entries is sorely limited. Well, I'm not like IGN. I'm not going to give top marks to something that hasn't deserved it. I'm also not going to slag it off for having too much water. Maybe.
The door has been manufactured.
I'm going to magically make my vampire train harder. Come on, Raw Reef. I'll give you some money even, Raw Reef. Are you actually going to be happier? did he even get any happier when I gave him money? I get the feeling that giving creatures money to make them happy either isn't working in Keeper FX, or it has been significantly changed, because childhood Jake did it a lot. Torture people, then give them money to make them happy. I figured it was important life lessons.
Has been manufactured.
Power traps don't actually do that much damage, but they're area of effect and they push back. Nice thing is that the traps won't hurt my own units. Coronation Street was dead. Oh yeah, Coronation Street was indeed the poster child for punishment games.
A trap has been manufactured.
Okay, there's not terribly much for us to do here, so I'm actually going to speed the game up.
Game saved.
Which we have the power to do.
A trap has been manufactured. A trap has been manufactured.
The only thing I worry a bit about is Payday. I want to make sure that I catch Payday.
A trap has been manufactured. A trap has been manufactured. A trap has been manufactured.
There we go. Hang on, I wonder if speeding up the game doesn't actually increment Payday. It looks like Payday should have gone much faster.
A trap has been manufactured. A trap has been
okay, no, it absolutely does. It absolutely does.
A trap has been manufactured.
At least we're getting those traps. If you hold control and press plus, you speed up the game, which is really useful for moments like this where it's just a case of waiting out the level ups and the traps being made.
A trap has been manufactured.
You don't say. Oh, don't run Dungeon Keeper in DOSBox. Run Keeper FX. Runs fine on a modern system, windowed mode. No problems in latest OS. Lots of ways to switch it up with quality of life, both in game and in terms of running it. I do have a level up spell. This is true. I would use it when a lot of my creatures are at level 9. My dragons being a good example of that, actually.
A trap has been manufactured.
No, you still need to train up. Bile demons seem to take forever on their latest training levels, so I'll leave them be for a while. Get you guys out back to the training room for a bit. But yeah, once they're level 9, I want to pull them out of here and get them manufacturing instead.
A trap has been manufactured.
Keep it going.
Has been manufactured. It is Payday.
Right, Payday is important because that's when we grab all the dragons, torture one of them, pay the rest, and then we switch out the tortured one with a different tortured one. The formerly tortured one takes less money,
A door
and
has
then
been manufactured.
we're good. They do not sound happy, do they? You can do that with all creatures, but it's a bit of a scutter, so I usually just do it with the highest earners, which will usually either be dragons or vampires. If you're lucky enough to have loads of samurai, consider doing it for them. Again, eyes peeled for the level 9s, because the level 9s go into the Sweatshop Workshop. Sweatshop Workshop that needs to expand. We'll expand here. Although I might find myself wanting a larger... Nah, we won't need more vampires where we're going.
A trap has been manufactured.
God, those heroes. They're just going to mine out every damn piece of wall there is. Unable to get to me, of course.
A trap has been manufactured.
I need to look and find a way to edit the voice files. I don't want to keep hearing that. Especially if there's any more maps where I have to hunker down. So good.
A door has been manufactured.
A lot of doors. it's fine. It's kind of what we expect. Quite the trap layout. I don't normally use so many traps, but we're going to be... Oh, crikey, there they are, including tunnelers. Shame I can't imprison them. I kind of think tunnelers are cool. A lot of things I think are cool in this game.
A door must be manufactured.
It's a level 9 dragon, who is going to somehow work in this workshop. Workshopping skill, very low. Compare it to this orc. Oh my goodness. Yeah, orcs are pretty good. There we go. The dinner fork is a level 7 orc, level 7 troll, and yet he knows fireball. I forget what the last thing they learn is. I think they get something cool like grenade or protect monster. Grenade is not a spell I use often. I don't know how to use it effectively. I feel like there is a way to use it effectively, but it's beyond me. Always need more vamps. Yeah, you could just make an army of vampires to whatever size you want. As long as you can pay them. And if you can't pay them, well, that becomes a problem, but you can torture them to half their salary. Come on, dragon, train harder. Oh, it's Neferi. He's going to go at his own pace then. Dragons are pretty cool at high level with meteor, because it means they don't need to get close to their target. As they chase their target down, they can launch meteorites. But I don't think that AI uses grenade. I've certainly never seen the AI use grenade. Probably why I don't know how to use it effectively.
A trap has been manufactured.
Come on, guys. Get your training done. Again, we're training up to level 9, then we can use level up to get everyone to level 10, because level 10 takes forever. There's probably a more efficient way to do it. I swear I saw not a graph, but like a bar of all the levels and the increment costs between levels to show what's the most time and cost expensive levels for each different thing to get, but
a trap has been manufactured.
I forget it all.
A trap has been manufactured.
This payday.
A trap has been manufactured. A door has been manufactured. A trap has been manufactured.
Level 9 dragon for making goods.
A door has been manufactured. A door has been manufactured.
At least they're not telling me that my workshop is not big enough, right? The fat asses that hit level 9, they get to do what they love to do. You know, 11 isn't actually that good. I wonder why they're so predisposed to working in a workshop. They're not actually that good at manufacturing.
A trap has been manufactured.
I mean, Jings, the orcs are 24. That's crazy. Crazily high.
A trap has been manufactured.
I see you there.
Your workshop is not big enough.
That is a problem. I might want to have a more modest training room over here. No, I want to keep this free in case I want it for the throwdown.
A door has been manufactured.
See you there. You can get out. Actually, do I have anybody left that I'm kind of waiting on? I'm not sure I really care about my orcs. No, my troll's getting to level 10. And the vampire, probably not caring so much about you either. Screw it. Let's activate it, wherever it is.
Your creatures have been blessed with experience.
Goodbye, training room. You will be missed. Hello, exceedingly large workshop.
The workshop is not big enough. It is payday.
Ah, payday. We know what to do with that. Level 10 dragons, now they're just getting even more expensive.
A trap has been manufactured.
We can see the price of a level 10 dragon, in fact. 1472.
A trap has been manufactured.
Or something like that. It's high. It's way too high.
A trap has been manufactured.
Right, that means practically everybody. I want working here. I want to check a level 10 troll, though.
A trap has been manufactured.
Dinner Fork, you're a best troll. You know Grenade. So Grenade is a level 10 spell for a troll, but your ability in the workshop is pretty damn good at 33. Everybody else needs to go and help out with this, including my beloved level 10 Tentacle, which still doesn't know any more moves. They're reasonably high hit points. Okay, armor.
A door has been manufactured.
Okay, this is good. They're cheap. But otherwise, why would you have them? I mean, I'd rather have...
A trap has been manufactured.
I guess you could have 2 of those in exchange for 1 of these, but why have tentacles?
A trap has been manufactured.
I don't understand. Right, you can just go and rest up now, Raw Reef. Not much for you to do. And let's break down these walls.
A door has been manufactured.
Link together our workshops. Vile Demon is the second best, together with Orcs at the workshop. It scales with levels to 4x base as the rest. Yeah, but Orcs know Speed Monster, and Speed helps them manufacture better. Considerably better. I mean, 24 on you? Where's a Vile Demon?
A door has been manufactured.
12 on you. So yeah, if I'm going to be having anybody working in a workshop, I want it to be someone who knows to speed up. That's Orcs and Trolls. Rift, what are we looking at here?
A trap has been manufactured.
An opportunity for more trappings. Especially lots of lightning traps. Lightning does really good damage. You'd have to rock in with something like a dragon for it not to care so much.
A door has been manufactured.
Plenty of imps scurrying around to fill this up.
A trap has been manufactured. A trap has been manufactured.
Now, if they do manage to get past that, I worry a little bit about them going past here. I'm not wanting to load up on vampires, though surely the army I have right now is sufficient. So, I'm going to get rid of you for now. They do make their way through this. Then coming down here is just going to be a whole lot more traps. And through here is more traps, and down here it's probably just going to be a whole lot of electric traps. Although gas should be next to the door, since that's what's going to take a while for them to get through. If they somehow get through that, then well done. There's no boulder traps on this map, so no, I can't just boulder them to a horrific death.
A trap has been manufactured.
I wonder if any traps have been manufactured.
A trap has been manufactured.
Keeps my workshop nice and spacious though when I keep using all the traps up. Otherwise though, practically everybody's working, just not the dragons.
A trap has been manufactured.
Barely any space in the workshop for the dragons, but I'll throw them in anyway because I don't like the idea of them idling.
A trap has been manufactured. A trap has been manufactured. A trap has been manufactured.
Oh, don't worry, it's not going to get old anytime soon.
A trap has been manufactured.
To be clear, even if I
manufactured.
didn't have the gems on this map, I could put these things down and sell them for $1. And look at the rate at which they're being produced. Insanely fast.
A door has been manufactured.
God, I like the trolls. I wonder about them though, because you need... everything you employ needs to have some killing power. And trolls are one of the last things I would ever consider putting on the front lines, whereas bile demons, they're alright in the workshop, but they're really good at fighting. And orcs in a way are even better. Not only are they quite good at fighting, they're quite cheap as well, and they train up quickly.
A trap has been manufactured. trap has been manufactured.
How about we save and we speed up the game so that hopefully we don't hear this too often.
A trap has been manufactured. You need a bigger treasure. A trap has been manufactured. A trap has been manufactured. A door has been manufactured.
That should be sufficient for this room. I can't imagine them coming down here, although I will likely put some monsters to attract attention.
Your workshop is not big enough. A trap has been manufactured.
The imps will go and grab that. My
a trap has been manufactured.
Horrible traps are almost complete. I need to lock my imps away somewhere, and I reckon it's going to be down in this little cubby hole.
A trap has been manufactured.
Vic says he hates traps. Don't think I believe him anymore.
A trap has been manufactured.
Well, if it's my trap, then it's okay.
A trap has been manufactured.
If it's not, then it's obviously insufferable. If they somehow get through there, they can have a bit of a gas.
Has been manufactured. A trap has been manufactured.
Okay, there we go.
A trap has been manufactured.
There's no stopping people from working in the workshops because it's the default job for the trolls and the bile demons. But hey, they'll have to stop when the workshop becomes completely full.
A trap has been manufactured.
And that'll happen someday, right? Okay, let's put an end to this charade, shall we? But I want to stop hearing about the traps.
A trap has been manufactured.
It's a man to do. What a man could do is put the bile demons on lookout duty. Actually, I could put everyone on lookout duty just to stop them from working on the traps. Because I want to stop hearing that. Ooh, I've got an idea. And it's a good one, potentially.
A trap has been manufactured. A trap has been manufactured. A trap has been manufactured.
Yeah, this ain't too shabby. I'm going to use this as a guard post so that I can very quickly get access to my monsters. In fact, I just won't have a wall here at all. Oh, I just remembered something. Guard posts. Guard post works for efficiency, and it's cheaper than doors. If you want to have a completely efficient room, you can surround it in guard posts.
A trap has been manufactured.
I could have sworn that worked, but it doesn't. Huh. That's strange. I was certain that worked. Even though I only just remembered it now.
A trap has been manufactured.
Fixed in... Oh, fixed? You mean it wasn't right?
A trap has been manufactured.
Right, let's stop making all these traps, shall we? Dragons, get out of there.
A trap has been manufactured.
Trolls, you wait here. Orcs, ladies, just all of you, stop making traps, please. Right, they'll go and work there. If they get hungry, they're going to go and get some food. And now I can grab all of my idling imps. You guys are idling because you don't want to grab this gold. Shame on you. Fill you up, I'll grab that gold and I'll just shove it over here. Still doesn't want to count them as idling. Well, whatever. I'm grabbing these guys over here. I'm gonna have you dig through this so that I know that you're busy, and then that'll help me locate the other idling imps. Good enough. And then the 3 most highly leveled imps will stay over here. And now all I need to do is break through this and bring in our friends. Although I could be really cheap and go and scout. Oh crap, payday. Well, whatever. We have the money, and it'll keep my imps over here busy. Shame the dragons are so incredibly slow, but there we go, they get their money. I missed yesterday's guild stream. Was it enjoyable to play? That's a difficult question. I like the idea of the guild, but the guild 3 is rough around the edges like nobody's business. I'm still playing it though, so that's got to mean something. Just not sure if I know what. Right, for reals though. If this all goes pear-shaped, I don't really want to redo the past hour and a half of pimping up my lair. Should probably keep this locked. I just want to see how much damage these traps are going to do on their own. Well, not really. I'm probably going to put down ranged attackers here for the hell of it. But for now, I want to see how we do with them coming on in. So TTC, tear down that wall. And while we're at it, go and claim what you can, please.
Your creatures are under attack.
Oh, I was not saving your life. Okay, it's just a level 2. We're going to hear that a fair bit, sadly. They're not breaking through my walls, but there must be some logic about what counts as that here. You idling, go and work here. It's not even close to being fooled.
You need a bigger treasure room.
Not bad, but the problem is if they walk in one big clump, the traps can't target them all at once.
Your minions are winning a battle. Your minions are winning a battle.
Well, that was interesting. For some reason, they activated the wind spell and just swiftly blew themselves through all the traps.
The enemy has broken through your walls.
They're probably using wind because they want to disperse the gas. I understand. I want to see that wind again. That was amazing. Just turbo tripping all my traps. Nice thing about some of these annoying glass cannon enemies, like the priestesses and the fairies, they have low health and laughable defense. They get ravaged. Your minions are winning the battle. What battle? It's a killing floor. Priestess autocasts wind in response to any gas damage, even her own. Well, that's not good for her. This is slightly less good for us. We've got a level 10 barbarian coming on in.
Minions are winning a battle. Your creatures are attacking the enemy. The enemy has broken through your walls. Some of your minions are unable to reach their lairs. Your creatures are under attack. Minions are winning a battle. Creatures cannot get to our tree.
He loves to see it. Even the dragons know word of power. It's just a horrible word of power frenzy trap. It's barbaric. Anyway, I didn't come here to get you all killed, so stay out of there. Nice, nice money pit that it's become. Traps do get exhausted though. You see the ones that become see-through, like that one. It has expired, it's cast its spell too many times. But there's plenty more for that game fay, as we say. They're gonna mince their way through that. However, this is why I have spells like Haven. Unfortunately, it's still gonna be a problem with that barbarian. Could I chicken that barbarian? There we go. Turn him into a chicken. And then he just wanders around and gets gassed and electrocuted. Good lord. I know I joke about the war crimes in this stream a lot, but really? There's the lucky ones, they made it through. Made it through to be crushed. I really like that there's different ways to play this game. It wouldn't have been that hard for me to murder these guys with my own units. But having them walk the horrors of this trap
Your creatures are becoming angry.
really appeals to me. Who's angry? Why? When they're hungry on guard duty, they just go. So who's angry? Probably the vampire. You're the most likely to get angry. Does vampire not like guard duty?
Battle.
Who's getting angry?
Your minions are winning a battle. minions are winning a battle.
I don't think anyone's really getting angry. They're just having a laugh. Alright, you are a bit of a problem, so I'm just going to
Your creatures are attacking the enemy.
destroy you with this.
Your minions are winning a battle. Some of your minions are unable to reach their lairs.
Oh, right, I don't want you sitting there. I want you... That'll do. Otherwise they'd go and manufacture, and I've heard quite enough about manufacturing traps. Thank you, game. Well, actually, we went and wiped out all the roaming heroes, so... It's time to let out my imps. I think we can get rid of this. I just wanted that around so that I could immediately see where my units were to put them to use. Keep ourselves our handy-dandy doors, but unlock them. Well, I feel real good about that. There were a few heroes on the outskirts. Yeah, we got little buggers like this, but they'll come in and then they will eventually eat a trap, and then away they go. But my imps are going to refuel these traps. And actually, I kind of do want my traps being worked on again, because we're going to run low on them otherwise.
A trap has been manufactured.
As annoying as it's going to be to keep hearing that.
Some of your minions are unable to reach the treasure room. A trap has been manufactured.
Yeah, the treasure room. The one treasure room.
A trap has been manufactured. New creatures have joined your dungeon. A trap has been manufactured. Your creatures
we found
are under attack.
found a wandering skeleton.
A trap has been manufactured.
Oh, why don't you
your
just
creatures
join
are
us?
falling in battle. A trap has been manufactured.
This is fine. A few imps will die, but I'm willing to take that risk. I just want them to rearm these traps.
A trap has been manufactured. A trap has been
Even our goal
manufactured.
here. Show them the true meaning of terror. I mean, I think this is a bit terrible. But it was their own choice to walk into it. Oh, I don't have a training room to bring back the bones, so...
A trap has been manufactured.
They default to training, so I'm actually going to give them an area down here.
A trap has been manufactured. New creatures have joined your dungeon. A trap has been manufactured.
Get out of there, fool. Oh! Oh me, oh my. Didn't expect that. They have traps of their own.
A trap has been manufactured.
Mine are better, of course.
A trap has been manufactured. Your creatures are attacking the enemy. A trap has been manufactured. Your minions are winning a battle. A trap has been manufactured.
I'm gonna need some more imps to take care of this.
A trap design has been discovered. A trap has been manufactured.
Still plenty of money kicking around, especially since you guys are hard at
A
work.
trap has been manufactured.
Why are the heroes carrying so much cash? That's what heroes do. They embark on these quests to get money.
A trap has been manufactured.
What are they going to do? Stick it in the bank? Is there a hero heart anywhere?
A trap has been manufactured. Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are falling in battle.
I mean, what would I reasonably be doing here?
Your creatures are falling in battle.
Right, he's just going to murder us. Well, murder our imps, rather. So let's take care of that. Plenty of wandering buggers here, so I just want to wipe them out.
A trap has been manufactured. Your creatures are under attack. Your minions are winning a battle. A trap has been manufactured. Your minions are winning a battle.
Nice. There were gems down there. But we already had gems, kinda... It would have been a different map altogether if there were no gems available. Well, it would have been a slower map, it still would have been workshop economy. Now what would have really been intense is no workshop. No workshop and no gems. Ooh, that would be cool. That would be cool. Still keeping them locked in there, but I might want another treasure room.
A trap has been manufactured.
Because these imps are trying to collect this money and throw it into a treasure room, but There is no such treasure. I'll tell you what.
A trap has been
You can throw it over
manufactured.
there. Give the adventurers something to work towards. But yeah, look at how much they've dug out of this map for themselves. Those poor tunnelers had little else to do. Use tentacle. Good idea. It's not, but let's call it a good idea. Let's grab you. Give you a slap. Give you some super speed.
Are under attack.
And then
A trap has been manufactured. Your workshop is not big enough.
smash down this door and... Ooh, a scavenging room. I didn't expect that.
A trap has been manufactured.
At least at level 10 you can rip down these walls nice and
A
easily.
trap has been manufactured.
It's a giant. It's a frozen giant.
Your creatures are under attack.
Who wins between giant and
A
tentacle?
door has been manufactured. Your creatures are falling in battle.
Giant knows
Your
speed,
minions are winning a
but
battle.
tentacle
Your
does
creatures
win.
are attacking the enemy. A trap has been manufactured. Your minions are winning a battle. You have claimed an enemy room.
We just
A
you
trap
chill
has
out
been
wherever.
manufactured.
Right, where are we being attacked? Over here.
You have claimed an enemy room. A trap has been manufactured.
Tell you what, let's bring in you guys.
Your minions are winning a battle. Your minions are winning a battle. A trap has been manufactured.
Just for the hell of it. That didn't seem too bad at that. Don't like having a graveyard though, and I do not like the scavenging room. Vampires like the scavenging room. I think adding a vampire to a scavenging room
Your creatures have discovered a mysterious magic box.
makes everybody reveal. Oh, I want that! I want that! Get off of it!
The entire realm has been revealed to you.
Sweet. There's the enemy heart. That's what we need to take down. Yeah, reveal map is so strong. Hello?
Your creatures are under attack.
Yeah, give me some of that, please.
Creatures are attacking the enemy. A door has been
Any chance we'll see
manufactured.
Dungeon Keeper
Your
2?
workshop
Not
is
really.
big
I'm not a
enough.
fan of it. I've played it, and it didn't tickle any of my fancy. Right. I think first order of business for these guys is going to be wiping out those fairies for me. But I reckon once we have you, it's all hands on Declan to take care of the enemy heart.
You have claimed an enemy room.
We have claimed
Creatures
some
have joined your dungeon.
keepers.
A door has been
Keepers?
manufactured.
Reapers. Now Reapers go and reap.
Your creatures are attacking the enemy. A trap
Cute.
has been manufactured.
Very cute that we got a prison,
Creatures
but
are under attack.
I'm not going to use it. Another map where you could subvert the heroes, but
Been manufactured.
not in any of that. I don't have Slave. That could be a problem for my Horned Reapers. I need to give them a place to train,
A
actually.
trap has been manufactured.
He's thinking. He's still thinking. Alright, I'll put it here,
Manufactured.
just to keep them happy. So what you could actually do is you could, on this map, if you were playing it straight, rush for this, and then take the increased level, and then you'll have level 5 Horned Reapers, and they would slaughter about all the parties that come towards you, I would dare to say. Because training up Horned Reapers is expensive and takes forever. What I shall do, however, is I'm going to grab you, and I'm going to make you infiltrate towards the heart. And we're going to hope that we don't run into any boulder traps. Ah, jeez, I hate magic doors. Can we have a not magic door here?
A trap has been manufactured.
It's fine. I thought that was a boulder trap, but no, it's just that giants are huge. Ugh, more magic doors.
Manufactured.
Go and work that magic door forever, please.
Your creatures are under attack. A trap has been manufactured.
Alright, they're never going to get to you. Just tear down that door. I don't care that much about your life. And these fun fellows are going to slowly make their way into my lair.
A trap has been manufactured.
And
Your
I
creatures are
suppose I
falling in battle.
could lock away my imps.
A door has been manufactured.
Because we've replenished our traps
Some
somewhat.
of your minions are unable to reach the treasure room. Your creatures are under attack.
Don't listen to their pointless screams. My creatures are fine. You will very slowly tear down that wall, and I will have a free run over to the enemy heart. And these guys are going to lumber their way over to Trap City, which is not a pleasant place for any hero. Oh! More people want to come to Trap City.
Trap has been manufactured. Your workshop is not big enough.
Come
Your
on,
creatures
come
are
on.
under attack.
Actually,
Creatures are falling in battle.
you should not come one, come all.
Some
You
of
go
your
and wait for
minions
them
are
to arrive to
unable to
Trap
reach
City.
the treasure room. A trap has been manufactured.
I want that thing torn down. Oh, you tore it down. Good job. Now tear down the other one. And you...
A
Oh,
trap has been manufactured.
okay, that was weird. I think they're just going to spawn infinite heroes then. I've never seen them leap out of a hero portal like that this late into the game. That would explain why they just keep on coming.
Winning a battle.
Ah, but I get to watch Trap City in action again. Now that the map has been revealed, if the enemy tunnels, will that also be revealed? Yes. If the enemy just suddenly, like, dug this out, we would see it. Vision, when you lift Fog of War, you lift it forever. You will always see what happens there. If you use Sight of Evil, the spell, then you only see it temporarily, but I don't have that spell, sadly.
Some of your minions are unable to reach the treasure room.
Man,
Your
lightning
creatures
spells
under
are
attack.
nasty, nasty things. Yeah. Just drop stones on them for a bit. Doesn't do much damage, does it? Come on, dude, you can do it. Oh, they gave up on Trap City? They don't like it anymore? Oh god, samurais, they really do like bringing out the heavy cav for this. Right, doesn't matter, I need this stuff taken over. Get it done, and get it done quickly. And get it done on the sly. And you are probably very hungry. Go and enjoy some food. Alright, samurais are really good units. They are tanking the traps. The position of that word of power was inspired.
Your creatures are under attack.
That's interesting. It can blow them through doors. I'm learning so much about this game today. Reveal map is nice. Shows me where those horrible boulder traps are. The boulder spell. Now that would be
Your minions are
overpowered.
winning a battle.
Just an instant spell
Door has been
to
manufactured.
murder your foes. Alright, come on, trolls. Show us what you're made of.
Your creatures are attacking the enemy.
Actually, that doesn't work well for you because it knows rebound. I'm biased because they were fighting on the field of traps, but that was actually some respectable damage they did. Maybe I will prefer orcs over... trolls over orcs, but I mean...
Some of your minions are unable to reach the treasure room.
How to compare? You do 30 on the manufacturing.
A trap has been manufactured. Your workshop is not big enough.
You do 24. The trolls aren't that much better than the orcs. What about fighting? 60 defense, 3000 health, about 270 strength. And where are you? Where's level 10? There you are. Having a nap. Oh god, about half the health, much lower defense, half the strength.
A trap has been manufactured.
Okay, I think in that case, trolls are defeated by orcs in almost all cases. Of course, sometimes you can't get them. A troll is about half an orc in combat, yeah, but an orc is about 8/10 of a... An orc is about 8/10 of a troll in the workshop, which is why you get them in the first place.
Some of your minions are unable to reach the
What
treasure
to make of that? It's a shame. I really like trolls. I don't like the idea of not using them. Maybe it's like Pokemon, right? True Pokemon trainer should win with the Pokemon he prefers, not the kind that are the strongest. That's what we should aspire to be. Right, time to wipe out these heroes once and for all. The heart is right there. We have access of dropping our creatures quite close to it. Once our creatures go and get their final payday, it's time to wipe these guys out.
Has been manufactured.
And even the slowest of the slow have managed to go and get it, so... Oh, I don't have call to arms. That's actually... it would have been a problem if we didn't have this one brave imp.
Your creatures are under attack.
Yeesh. Come on, Sea Space. You are truly brave. Truly brave. Okay, I'm not gonna have you die like a dog. You can go over there. Right. There's a fair few of them, but there's a fair few of us. Go, my monsters. Go. You guys as well. And they've spotted the heart. At least some of them have. I'm just gonna slap you until you can see the heart. There we go. See that heart destroy it. A much more clever thing to do would be to possess you, Leopardi, so you can go and see it and destroy it.
Some of your minions are unable to reach the treasure.
There we go. Heavy hitters just bring this down in no time.
Your creatures are fighting amongst themselves.
So this, I think, is the angry...
Your creatures are attacking the enemy.
Yeah, very unhappy Horned Reaper, so I'm just going to... Oh, wait, get out of here. I'm gonna torture him forevermore. Wait, can I not torture him? Holy cruvins. Right, well, if you're gonna kill anything, go and kill the enemy.
Are winning a battle.
They're over there, but I'm sure they're elsewhere. It's really cool that there's even a thing in fighting between them. There we go. Get the hell out of here, Horned Reaper. Have I not conquered this realm yet? I mean, I took out their heart. What more do you want me to do? Maybe the Lord of the Land approaches at some point. I'll let out the imps so they can figure out what's what. God, I got a lot of traps.
Your workshop is not big enough.
Neutral samurai. Imprisoned neutral samurai, so I'd have to take the prison. I can't just walk in and steal them. Free money. Make safe. What are you doing? Fairy that just likes to have a lava bath, but it'll probably be able to passively heal its... Well, not passively, but use its own heal spell on itself.
Your creatures are becoming angry.
Yeah, I get that, but what's the holdup?
Your workshop is not big enough.
Very strange for destroying the enemy heart not to be the final
Your creatures are becoming angry.
goal. Who's becoming angry? Probably
Your
you.
workshop is not big enough.
Yeah, Horned Reapers get angry just by doing nothing. Go and train for me. The surviving Horned Reapers. So I slapped all the other ones into submission. Yeah, what the heck do I do now then? Am I meant to kill everyone? I mean, I can do that if you want, but...
Game saved. Your creatures are becoming angry.
I wanted to experiment pressing spacebar, because sometimes that ends it. Why would my Bile Demon be getting angry? He's not getting angry. What's the game trying to say here? Angry at the lack of manufacturing he can do, perhaps, because I keep taking everything away, but... Kind of like that. I don't want to be spammed with notifications about...
Your workshop is not big enough.
Yeah, about that. Okay, the only thing I can assume is that I need to go and kill everybody. Everybody? Everybody. So let's go and make a link in. with everybody. Including our skeleton friends, because skeletons are cool.
Your workshop is not big enough.
Oh, I don't know what they want me to do. The thing is, we can see absolutely everything, so we know exactly what's on the map.
New creatures have joined your dungeon. Your creatures are under attack. Your workshop is not big enough.
That's good. So, nice thing about the lasses here, like based Lenin, is that they love to fight, so if they see someone they can go out and fight, they will teleport to them and fight them.
Creatures are falling in battle. Winning a battle. Your creatures are under attack.
God, there's so much to love about this game. How did they manage to make
Your
it?
creatures are falling in battle.
Squish it.
Your creatures are falling in battle. Your workshop is not big enough. Your minions are winning a battle. Your creatures are falling in battle. Your creatures are falling in battle.
There we go.
Your minions
That's the
are
problem
winning
with
a battle.
incredibly high-level dragons. They're
Your
not
creatures
only
are attacking the
extremely
enemy. Your
tanky,
creatures are under attack.
they're also very versatile in how they attack.
Your creatures are falling in battle.
Right, let's see if all the skeletons together can work. Nope.
Your creatures are falling in battle.
And there you go.
Your minions are winning a battle.
Skeletons are just way too fragile to be particularly useful. I'll save the
Your
dragon.
minions are winning a battle. Your minions are winning a battle. Your workshop is not big enough. Your creatures are under attack. Your minions are winning a battle. Your creatures are attacking the enemy.
What is one to do?
Your minions are winning a battle.
Maybe there's a trigger somewhere that causes Lord of the Land to come out and throw a hissy fit. You're gonna be okay there on your own?
Your creatures are under attack.
I'm gonna give you Protect Monster. Just in case.
Your workshop is not big enough.
I'm sure you'll be fine though.
Your
Especially if you
minions
have
are
someone
winning
else
a battle.
helping you.
Your creatures are attacking the enemy.
Again, she has the Drain spell, so she's actually able to get a little bit of her own health back each time she casts it.
Your minions are winning a battle. Your creatures are
That-
fighting amongst themselves.
It's horrible
Your
fighting
minions are
against someone who
winning a
can
battle.
heal themselves.
Your creatures are falling in battle. Your creatures are under attack. Your minions are winning a battle. Your minions are winning a battle. Your minions are winning a battle. Your creatures are falling in battle. Your minions are winning a battle. Your creatures are attacking the enemy. Your workshop is not big enough. Your
See,
minions
these
are
guys
winning a
spawned
battle.
here, even though I took out the heart.
Your minions are winning a battle.
What the heck do I do?
Your minions are winning a battle. Your creatures are under attack.
Do I do? Horrible thing to see running towards you, a level 5 Horned Reaper.
Your workshop is not big enough.
Yeah, maybe I have to kill that lava bathing... Oh, I don't have bridges. Yeah, maybe I have to kill that lava bathing fairy for some odd reason. Perhaps she is the secret behind all of this.
Your creatures are under attack.
Come on, Enfram. Doesn't even have to die for our sins. Alright, you're gonna die. I'm just gonna fart you to death.
Your creatures are attacking the enemy. Your workshop is not big enough.
Okay, farting's not enough. I will drain you to death then.
Your minions are winning a battle.
Must be German.
Your minions are winning a battle. battle.
Okay, so you have to actually kill
Your creatures are under
everyone?
attack. Your creatures have discovered a mysterious magic box. Your creatures are falling in battle.
Alright, I think I
Your
understand
workshop
now.
is not big enough.
You have to kill all the creatures aside from the ones that infinitely spawn.
Your
And
creatures have discovered
on
a
this map they
mysterious
infinitely
magic
spawn
box.
through hero gates.
It is
I'm
payday.
understanding.
Your creatures are falling in battle.
Still, I enjoyed that level.
Your creatures are attacking
Despite the
enemy.
turtling.
Game saved.
It was fun
minions
to
are
finally
winning a
use
battle.
traps.
Your creatures are under attack. Your
And
minions are
overcome
winning a
a
battle.
overcome a childhood. Wait, did I win?
Your creatures are falling in battle.
No, I didn't. It says the Lord of the Land has sent his fiercest warriors against you. Crap, I thought I'd won. Whoops.
Your workshop is not big enough. Your creatures
well.
are falling in battle. Beware, the Lord of the Land approaches.
We shall not tolerate your evil presence any longer.
Oh, he's not kidding around.
Your creatures are under attack.
Oh, good thing we have the
Your creatures are falling in battle.
we have Trap Land ready to rock and roll. I think I will bring all my imps and keep them under safe lock and key. Aside from
Some of
our...
your minions are unable to reach the treasure room.
Damn, I lost a lot of my highly leveled ones. Well, keep doing that. Vile demons,
Big enough.
go and rest up for a while.
Your creatures are under attack.
Even you, get back to doing what you do. I want them to enjoy Trap Land like the heroes before them. That's such a horrible thing. You make through the traps and then Word of Power pushes you back into them. Or also pushes you through them.
Your workshop is not big enough.
Ah. Unfortunately, if you have access to boulder traps, it trivializes all of this. Why would you make this several dozen
Winning
thousands,
a battle.
maybe even hundreds of thousands of gold worth of traps when you could just have a boulder trap and door for about 2,000, and it will be much more effective at killing. Just finished the second Xenonauts run as a YouTube scrub, says Yivo. I was wondering, are you going to revisit for a happy ending?
Your workshop is not big enough.
What do you mean a happy ending? I say we had a pretty happy ending. Something that does make me want to come back to Xenonauts, though, is doing a run where we only use ballistic weapons. Or rather, we don't do any laser, plasma, or mag weaponry. So it's going to be heavy on shotguns and grenades. Oh wow, that's... They're just throwing themselves around the horrible traps. Well, let's make life even more horrible for them.
Your creatures are attacking the enemy. Your workshop is not big enough. Your minions are winning a battle. Your minions are winning a battle. Your creatures are under attack.
Goodness, I love it.
Your creatures are attacking the enemy. Your minions are winning a battle.
Unfortunately, most of my traps have expired now, and here comes the Lord of the Land to give me what's for. So the Lord of the Land is going to have to take a big, deep breath of subterranean freedom. The Lord of the Land is a really tanky individual, but that's literally all he's good at.
Your minions are winning a battle. Your creatures are falling in battle.
A level 10 samurai is a scarier foe than the Lord of the Land.
Creatures are attacking the enemy. Minions are winning a battle. You have conquered this realm. Your workshop is not big.
Oh, we're not done till we're done. Kill them. Kill them all. Oh, my mistress has died. Missed that one.
Your minions are winning a battle.
Watch this. My tentacle is frozen. Bang!
Reach the treasure room. Your minions are winning a battle. Your creatures are falling.
I went to all that effort to train it up to level 10 and get it, but in the end,
Big enough. Your minions are winning a battle.
didn't even matter. Oh, this is my kind of graveyard. Corpses on all sides, littered with money. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is getting me a little too hot under the collar. We better pass through this level. Okay, now I think it's done for real. That's Batezek. Done and dusted.
Game saved.
What a fun map. I really wish that the mentor would give you a reading for having finished the maps, though. It was really a cop-out not to have it for deeper dungeons. Maybe they couldn't get the voice actor back for the expansion. Or maybe Bullfrog was desperate for the money. They could feel the looming clutches of EA. Okay. I forget what that was called already. I think it was Batezek.